Well, good morning to everyone. Meteorologist Jesse Kelly here, waking up to partly cloudy to mostly clear skies for all the ArkLaTex. Temperatures this morning are rather warm. We're seeing 81 degrees in Texarkana, about 80 degrees in Shreveport, 81 in Center, Texas right now, 77 degrees in Minden, 76 degrees the current temperature in Nacogdoches. Heat advisory is still in effect for today, as we will see. Feels like temperatures today anywhere between 105 to about 109 or so. Radar and satellite is showing you not too much is ongoing. Same story what we saw for yesterday. A few showers off the Gulf of Mexico along the Texas-Louisiana coast. More thunderstorms, active weather across the Midwest, where you did see reports of a couple of tornadoes into the northern parts of Illinois. And high pressure continues to put a lid on much rise in the air across our region. But for today, we will see feels like temperatures between 100 to 105. So just make sure you're practicing heat safety. And we'll see the same story as well, too, for you Wednesday. We'll continue to see more feels like temperatures around a 105, 106 range or so. Hence why we may see the heat advisory extended until Wednesday, maybe even a Thursday as well, too. So for your heat safety tips, make sure you're drinking lots of water, wear light colored clothes, find the shade that's needed. Always remember, check that back seat for your loved ones and also for your pets. So no really major changes here on FUTURECAST. So Robin's sort of FUTURECAST shows lots of sunshine for today. We'll see those winds out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Could we see a rogue shower today? Possible, but I think we will remain dry for Tuesday. Same sort of goes Wednesday as well, too. Looking at lots of sunshine, we'll see a few little over clouds move in throughout the morning hours for Wednesday. By the afternoon, those clouds begin to burn off. All sunshine, lots of heat for Wednesday with temperatures back up at the upper 90s. And we'll see the same story for Thursday as well, too. Lots of heat, but we will see some small changes as we go into the weekend. But for today, we're going to see a temperature around 96 degrees in Jefferson, about 96 in Atlanta, 95 down towards center. Over into Louisiana, we're going to see a high around 97 degrees in Shreveport, I think about 96 degrees in Nacogdoches, 95 into Plain-Dealing. Into Arkansas, we'll see more of the same, 96 degrees in Texarkana, 95 in Ashdown, 96 the daytime high into Magnolia. So let's change gears and go out towards the tropics. We're now looking at potential tropical cyclone 6. That's now moving to the Lesser Antilles right now. We continue to move towards the west-northwest, 17 miles an hour, winds at 35 miles an hour. It looks rather organized as of right now, but as this feature continues to move off towards the west-northwest, this will probably become Fred at some point today, but as it continues to interact over land, it should begin to weaken over the next couple of days, which is some good news as it moves through Hispaniola and even through Cuba. But from there, the forecast calls for this to strengthen some more as they encounter some very warm sea surface temperatures into the Caribbean, even to the eastern Gulf of Mexico. We're expecting this to be somewhere into the eastern Gulf of Mexico, potentially Saturday night to the first part of Sunday morning. This could be into the central part of the Gulf, or it could be on the Atlantic side. Still lots of uncertainties on where exactly what will be future Fred as it makes its way off towards the west-northwest. So here's a look at one of the models, or a couple of spaghetti plots, showing you where Fred could potentially go over the next couple of days. So we are in good agreement that we'll bring some impacts for some of the islands like Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, maybe even bring some impacts towards Cuba. Now, if this was to take a track closer to Cuba, I think that will begin to tear the storm up. But if it stays away from Cuba and Hispaniola, if it interacts with more of the water, obviously, future Fred will stay a little bit stronger. But the models here shows that it may enter the Gulf of Mexico and stay on the eastern side of the Gulf, although another model says it may continue out into the central Gulf. So again, something we'll continue to watch for very carefully as we're getting closer to the peak of hurricane season, which normally occurs again around September 10th, September 11th. So now's a good idea to know just to pay attention to the tropics, just in case we see any impacts here from this storm or any future storm down the road. So for your forecast for today, calls for, of course, lots of heat. We'll see temperatures for many of us into the middle to upper 90s. We'll see a high around 97, 98 degrees for many of us. We'll see temperatures this evening drop down to the upper 80s around 90 degrees with mostly clear skies. And your 10-day forecast shows lots of heat into the short term, 97, 98 degrees for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now we will see some changes as we head towards the weekend. We will see the ridge of high pressure begin to break down, move more towards the north and west, as we'll see rain and thunderstorms begin to increase for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we'll see highs next week dropping down to the lower to middle 90s, and lows of the night dropping down to the lower 70s. So again, heat wave will continue for the next couple of days, so we will see some heat relief in the form of thunderstorms by the afternoon as we head towards the weekend.